4 years after the Boston Marathon bombings, Rebekah Gregory, who lost a leg in the attack, is back in the city to launch her memoir. It's called Taking My Life Back.
I've exposed my whole life, not just the marathon story and the story of how I got blown up, but how I even was led up to that point. And so it's the best thing I've ever done for myself.
Rebekah has become a popular motivational speaker, but she still remembers that life-changing moment for her and for her son Noah.
We were right there in the action, and Noah, my 5-year-old, had gotten really bored, and so I told him to sit down on my feet. So that's where he was when the bomb in the backpack went off 3 feet behind us. And later I learned that because he was sitting down and not standing, my body was essentially the shield for him between him and the bomb, and I took everything in the back of the legs, and that's ultimately what saved his life.
Rebekah underwent more than a dozen surgeries to save her leg, but without success. So she chose to have it amputated. 2 years ago, she made headlines when she ran 5 last miles of the Boston Marathon with the help of a special prosthesis.
She's beyond an inspiration with everything that she's gone through and the strength that she still has and that she's passing on to others. And now she's a motivational speaker, helping others who might be, struggling with things in life. And it's amazing what she's been able to accomplish.
Rebekah Gregory was also among the survivors who testified at the trial of convicted bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. He is appealing a death sentence.
Why they did do what they did and everything, it doesn't really matter because it happened, and I can never go back to before terrorism entered our lives. The death sentence wasn't important. What was important was that he was behind bars and he could not hurt anyone else. And so that was really, why I gave my testimony, why I was a part of the trial, because I wanted to make sure that he was not able to hurt anyone.
Despite what has happened to her here, Rebekah says that Boston will now always be her second home. And she says she has many new friends in the city, including nurses, who have helped her to get back to life. Rebekah did not stay in Boston for this year's marathon. After a 2-week-long book tour, she went home to Texas to be with her family. She was so badly injured, doctors told her it was unlikely she could have more children, but she gave birth to a baby girl last May. Rafael Sakov and Sanjar Hamidov, Voice of America, Boston.